Okay, I'll look it up. I can't remember where to go.
Do you remember how to say it though?
A chuka, charcoal chickens. ECC, a chuka charcoal. It's very hard to say. A chuka charcoal chickens. Shall I just repeat that again? ECC.
I'm just having some daylight.
Alone time. 7-minute walk. Are you up for this?
Enjoying chuka charcoal chickens. Chuka charcoal chicken.
To my memory, I started doing regional tours probably on my second record, and I've always done it.
I just had the opportunity, so when you like playing shows, you just go where you can play shows. Hi. Yeah, so it wasn't a plan as such, but then I enjoyed it because if you just do city shows, the touring in Australia is over in about 2 weeks. So I think it was, yeah. And also it's like a great way to just see the country. So it was probably selfish.
To walk around in circles, to wonder if I'm right, or am I doing something wrong? Some days you see me at my worst. I know a side of me that I cannot control. Never let me go. You get a shock if I put a lock on you, never let me go. You get a shock if I put a lock on you, never let me go.
It's plenty. I was a bit nervous.
You just find a whole chicken?
Yeah, I think maybe 2 chickens.
Also eggs.
Recently, I had to sit down and listen to my first record a lot because I was, because I'm putting it out on vinyl for the first time. And as I was listening to it, I realized one thing I liked about it, because there was a lot of things I didn't like about it because it's very old, is that I could sense from what I was trying to do with the artwork and the songs, or the sentiment was to sort of show that I wanted to do this for a long time. So I was kind of, in a way, kind of proud of myself that was what I wanted, and I was kind of trying to set that up. So for me, it was just about that. I would have loved to have had a song that was huge, or to go on like David Letterman, or like all those sorts of things were like, oh, that would be amazing to have an international career. In fact, it was quite brutal at one point where I kind of realized, oh, that wasn't going to happen. And then you regroup, and it's constantly just trying to work out what that those things aren't actually career goals as such, like the music, the projects are, the actual making of the music. But for me, it's delightful now at this time in my life to feel like, well, because I always have to think, well, how can I harness this? How can I make the most of what I have? So this is one of the things I have. I have these small pockets of people who want to come and see me play all over the place, which is actually a godsend, really. Like, it's really very fortunate. And then you realize, yeah, not everybody does have that.
Yeah, I remember that feeling. I don't miss it.
I grew up in the church, in the Pentecostal church, where everybody would kind of make up all of these songs, and as much as I kind of turned my back a bit on the church, there was something really beautiful about that experience and performing live. I just love the community of it, I think, as well. There's something about the way that when everyone is interacting and playing together, you're not necessarily looking at each other, or it's just a very intangible, magical kind of feeling, I think.
You said goodbye when it all went to hell. Met you when I was young, left me alone when I grew wise. So these days I just cry and yell. Get me to church, I got God on my mind. I get down on my knees if I'm immersed. Of the wedding, the funeral pie, and show me the way, the truth of my life. I don't know where I went wrong. I can't understand the touch of your hand is deep. No, I wanna be free. Get me to church so they can cast this out. I wanna be free of what you denounce. Time hasn't made it much clearer, and when I look in the mirror, I see the person that you told me I'd become. Your words cast a spell that I can't shake. Each day I'm reliving the heartache. Now I see a person that's desperate to